Mate, white Knicks win races.
This is what Charlie said as we pinned on our numbers at the local crit. Landsdowne Criterium, a 45-minute race on a closed road circuit in Sydney's southwest. And today, we were lining up for the high-stakes Cat 2 race. The course is a punchy, slightly undulating beast. Just a few pinches, but the little guys can unleash a few squirts to get away. The attacks were flying from the start. When Charlie launched his move past me, I had to dig deep. I was pushing up to 1200 watts just to hold his wheel. With only minutes left in the race, the tension was building. The question was no longer about power or tactics. It was about whether Charlie's ridiculous statement was actually true. After all, if it works for Tadej Pogačar, it must be true, right? Alright, good morning and welcome back to another video. Today is race day. We are heading out to Landsdowne Park actually. So I've never raced Landsdowne Park crit before. We've got a big crew this morning with the CPCC guys, meeting up in Surrey Hills, which is just down the road from where I live basically, so it's super convenient. Meeting up at 7:30, so we'll get a little bit of a sleep in this morning. Yeah, Landsdowne Park crit out near Bankstown, which is out in Western Sydney. Never even ridden out that way, so it's gonna be a good morning, gonna be a good day. Should be 110, 120 Ks all up. Morning. Morning. So sub-optimal conditions this morning. It is very windy. Pretty nice day in terms of the weather, but super windy. We've had a nightmare on the way out here, getting pretty much every red possible. So we're almost there. Morning, Wani.
Let's dominate.
Let's dominate. Yeah, so about to arrive, but been a nightmare. Literally couldn't have gotten more reds. So it's 54 minutes since we left, and we've only done 20 Ks. Yeah. Ready, brother?
Oh, I'll find out.
Hey, how are you, mate?
Good, mate. How are you?
Good, mate. Let's go. Big 22. Pumper. Pre-race LCM. Get this man some new bibs.
Mate, white Knicks win races.
Morning, mate.
Hey, boys.
How you doing?
Welcome.
Your first Lansdowne? Keen?
You know, tow for most of the races today?
I don't know about that, Terry. I've got a conserve this time. Big turnout for A.
Yeah.
That concludes lap 1 of Landsdowne Crit, and I think this was 45 minutes plus 2 laps, so you're looking at just shy of an hour where you're racing in this crit. This crit also is a Masters series, so anyone over the age of 19 instantly gets pushed up into B grade. Now, that being the case, I think you get a lot of mixed talent, people who maybe should be in C, and then maybe some people who should be in A. Across the spectrum, you've got a lot of people who might just sit in the entire ride, and as I've learned through crit racing, this isn't uncommon. This race, I was trying to sit in a little bit more because every other race I do, I tend to burn myself out and sit on the front way too long, burning far too many biggies far too early. Charlie and I, the guy in the white bibs in front of me, we're kind of going to work together here and see if we could get one of us the podium. Jumping forward a few laps here, I think people were getting sick of sitting in the bunchy, and that bloke actually came past and said, "We've got a low average, what are we doing?" And at this point, yeah, we were really rolling quite slowly. I think the average was only around 30 kilometers per hour, which is pretty low for a crit race. So he took it off the front here and did a little attack, and now we're trying to rope him in. And there's a few people who try and chase, but nothing sticks. So the plan to sit in for pretty much most of the ride had gone out the window at this point, and Charlie and I thought the pace wasn't really high enough, so we decided we would jump on the front and roll some turns. So Charlie's in front of me here and doing some decent watts sitting on his wheel. We're trying to drive the pace in the bunchy to put some hurt into the rest of the guys and see if we can manage to get away from the group. We didn't manage to get away from the group, but we definitely put some hurt in the bunchy, and the spice went up quite significantly. So as you just saw, Charlie did a monster attack and he basically said to me as he's coming past, let's go for it. We need to make a break. So we were trying to get away from the bunchy. So Charlie did a massive sprint and I held some pretty big watts trying to chase him down. But unfortunately, it didn't stick once again. Reflecting on this race, I think if you want to get away, you need to attack early and have a few of you go together, or you're going to have to sit in, especially in B grade, and then at the end, hope for a sprint finish where you can get off the front and win the sprint.
Just send it, I'll let you get away. Chuck it, remember? Yeah.
So as any good teammate would do, I decided to let Charlie get off the front. I was driving the pace at the front of the bunchy and I thought if I sit up and I let Charlie attack, he's going to be able to get away and hold the watts as we were coming into the final lap. And there's the bell for the final lap. So Charlie's obviously got off the front here and he is not in sight. Him and the other guy made some serious ground getting away from the group, and Charlie actually did secure the win. As he said at the start of the race, white knicks win races. Now I'm going to let this play out for the rest of the race because there's only a few minutes left.
Oh shit. Oh, bummer. I let Charlie get off the front and he got the win, so fucking knows. That's good. Charlie and I were like semi trying to control the pace the whole race, and then we did a couple of attacks. Nothing stuck. Maybe 2 laps from the end, I was like, Charlie, just send it. I'll ease up a bit and you can have the win. He was like, all right, whatever. So he sent it and he got the dub. Whew. I don't know what I came, nothing special. Fucking weird race though, man, honestly. Like, Heffron is way harder because you're constantly on gas. This felt like I was in zone 2 a lot and little surges, and I don't know, it just wasn't really probably my forte in terms of what I'd be good at and what I wouldn't be good at. So Landsdowne probably doesn't suit my skills or abilities. Let's go, lad. Takes the dub. Teamwork, brother.
RCA represent.
Let's go. RCA takes the win. When we came into that last climb up there, everyone just sent it.
Yeah, on the climb, I rolled through and just overtook and it's like, yeah, see ya.
That was the only way one of us was going to get a win, if one of us just eased up.
Yeah, well, I was keen for a bunch when you guys both shot it. Cheers, mate.
Juan is not impressed because Chris gypped you at the line. Came 4th.
Yeah, 4's alright.
Nice, mate. Good shit.
How long did you spend on the front?
Too much time. Hey, no one wanted to attack, so me and Charlie, and then at maybe 2 laps from the end, I said to Charlie, just send it and I'll just ease up. So I got him the win at least. And he's with our club now, so there you go. Teamwork gets a club win. Chris, what did you like? Yeah, well, Chris, where's your branding, mate? Come on.
Chris, you want a July?
5th place is Reese Clark.
We're on the road again. Boys are rolling. Anyway, it was pretty tough. Hard to get away from the bunch. So Charlie and I were working together, trying to put some damage into the group, but nothing came to fruition. We sat in for quite a bit, and then the pace was just significantly lower than what we would usually expect at a crit. So we decided to jump out front, give it a few squirts. Oh well, good day of racing. We're just stopping at a servo on the way home. Get some goodies, eh?
Some treaties.
Some few treats. We are just coming through the back of Newtown, heading into Redfern. It's been a pretty solid ride with the crew this morning, CPCC crew, and we're all trotting back. Didn't have a park up, which is a first. Like, we stopped at a servo, but probably not the equivalent of your standard Sunday get a coffee park up. So stinging for a coffee. Fortunately no podium, not what we came out to get, but that's okay. Anyway, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed some more racing, and let me know if there's anything you'd like to see, but we're gonna try and get into a few more races. So catch you in the next vid. Thanks for watching. Ciao.